And yes, let's talk about the obsession that singer Drake has with underage girls. And in this video specifically, I will be talking about his strange relationship with Millie Bobby Brown,
with Billie Eilish and Hailey Bieber when all three were underage, Juana Maria, among other things that I found out, because this is quite powerful, how a man of that age was so closely related to these girls when they were still underage, or they had just come of age, Juana Maria. So yes, let's start with this video because it's going to be quite powerful. But before we start, you already know that here I leave you my social networks. I created a new Facebook account. Make sure it's this one, Susana, because there's an account that's pretending to be me. So don't pay attention to it. These are my real accounts. I also leave them to you. I'm also leaving them and all in the description so you don't make a mistake and don't follow people who are not me. You wanted to show off. Anyways. Hello, good or bad girls? Let's look at this case, Drake and Millie Bobby Brown. Well, their story began in 2018. She was quite well known at the time for her role in Stranger Things. Susanna was the sensation of the block. She was giving it her all. And well, Drake, a super famous singer. So what does it matter that when she was in Australia, she was contacted by Drake's team because Drake wanted to meet her since he was a super fan of hers and they were both in the same country. So she got very excited because obviously she knew Drake, Susanna, they saw each other, they met in a hotel room, then he invited her to dinner. And after that, they kept seeing each other, they kept having dinner together, they kept having a very close friendship. Susanna, considering they met when she was 14 years old and he was 32 years old, I tell you, it's normal. Obviously, a 32-year-old person can be a fan of another person, Juana Maria. What was strange for people was the closeness they had, that they would go to dinner together alone because they were supposedly good friends, you know. They got along well. Ha! Youth. That's inappropriate. I won't stay quiet and... Red carpet. She said that he wrote to her that he missed her a lot, right? And that she had put him off like, oh, I miss you too. Nah. Because they saw each other every day when they were in Australia, Juana Maria. And that made people feel very strange. Because what conversation can a 32-year-old man have with a 14-year-old girl, Susanna? And they're like, oh, I miss you, friend. Very strange, Juana. Besides that, obviously the hosts asked her, and what do you talk about with Drake? You know? What do people like that talk about with such a big age difference, Juana Maria? And she told him that he gave her advice about boys. What advice does he give? What does he give? About boys, he helps me. What? I mean, a 30-year-old man giving advice to a girl. Why do I repeat it so much? But, you know, about boys, he was giving advice. Besides that, Susanna, terrible advice. Because Millie at that time was only hanging out with toxic people, right? But well, that's another topic. He sent her clothes, he sent her little gifts. Besides that, he even invited her to his yacht. She once posted a photo like here on the yacht with Drake, not with whatever. What is a girl doing alone with a man in his 30s? Susanna's yacht. That's very strange. Even if nothing intimate happened, Juana Maria, it's still very strange, that gathering, that friendship, you know, like, and that her parents were not involved in that. It wasn't that her parents were going. It wasn't that he was a friend of her parents, you know, that he got along well with her parents. No, he got along well with her, Susanna. And when he invited to the yacht, well, yes, every time he invited to the yacht, he invited her to the yacht. He wasn't saying like, come with your parents. No, the tremendous English.
You better start learning English.
And well, let's continue with the second, Billie Eilish and Drake. Well, with our dear Billie, it was something similar. He also contacted her by message, right? Telling her that he was a super fan, that he sang her music and that he wanted to meet her in person. They met in person and Billie says they kept writing to each other. Well, at that time, they kept writing and like ni na na, a lot of giggling. And besides that, she said he was a super nice guy. I mean, the same thing Billie was saying, like, no, he's a super nice, super good man. Besides being super famous, he's a sweetheart. He's super nice. He's always there for me, you know? Like, whenever she wrote to him, Drake was there for her to give her good advice. Like the great friend he is. Jail!
Drake is like the best man I've ever talked to. This is the nicest I've ever spoken to.
Billie came to Drake's defense saying no, that people are very strange, that a man of that age can have a friendship with a minor because Billie was like that. Oh, that Billie, Susanna, who does the same. But well, yes, she was like 16, 17 years old when she met him. And well, then she turned 18 years old, and what does it matter that in a photo she uploaded like saying, oh, tomorrow... Susanna, I'm sorry for making so many mistakes. But in a photo she uploaded saying like, oh, tomorrow I turn 18 years old. He commented, I've been waiting for this with those emojis, Susanna, super gross. You know that even if you say it as a joke, you know, because you're there with your friend, it's very strange. And knowing Drake's history, Susanna, that thing is very strange. Besides, Drake, don't fool yourself. One knows you, one sees what you're trying to do, because he literally used the same maneuver that he used with Millie Bobby Brown. He used it with Billie Eilish, Susanna, and the worst thing is that obviously he surely behaves super well, super charming with them. They end up with a great impression of him. But I feel that on his part it's a mechanism to get closer to those girls, of which perhaps he has a little crush, a big crush. I don't know, Susanna, and to not seem like a weirdo, what he does is that, you know, pretend to be their friend, their great advisor, right? That whenever they need help with something, they contact him, that he will always be there for them. Hailey Bieber. We continue with our little girl, Hailey Susanna, who is pregnant. Oh my God, congratulations, my sweetie. At the time when Hailey wasn't Hailey Bieber, no, but Hailey Baldwin, she met Drake, literally met him when she was 14 years old, and they were very close from that age, right? It wasn't like no daughter, no, they still, I tell you, Drake, the best friend of teenagers, Drake's soul of a teenager, according to him, right? The most friendly, the one who knows all the memes, all the millennial jokes, and and centennial, everything, you know? And when Drake is older too, and they're going to start liking the alpha generation, he's also going to know the jokes of the alpha generation. Well, yes, I shouldn't be making fun of this, but it's just that I'm really not making fun. I'm just telling you the gossip. You know, from my way of being and speaking, this is a very serious topic, even though you know what my videos are like, that I always put memes, and this is a serious topic, Susanna. But you already know what my videos are like, so yes, let's continue. She's not like that. She is love, she is light, she is company. Well, yes, as I told you, he met her when she was 14 years old. They got along very well, and what does it matter that as soon as she turned 18, she started dating Drake. Susanna never went public. They never said like on Instagram like we're dating, but the restaurant, going out partying together, very giggly, very two, like that nail and dirt, Susanna, dirt and nail, up and down together. The two, I mean, as soon as she turned 18 years old, Drake looks back. He jumped on Susanna. Drake said, my moment has come. And also, people find it strange because they say, oh, if you know her since she was 14 and just... that literally he has wanted her since long before that. Hey, do you know why? That it's strange, you know? That it's strange that conveniently love arose when she turned 18, literally at midnight, Susanna. There... Drake said something like, you know what? I like you. Oh, really? Seriously? You swear to me I love you? I don't know. That just came to me. I don't see you as a friend anymore. Oh, I can't do that, dude. Well, we also have another quite strange case, which was with this model named Bella Harris. Since she is super close to Drake, since she was 16 years old. What can I tell you, Susanna? We've lost the chance. People who want to go out with Drake, if you're of age, goodbye, Susanna. Me, who is 22 years old, goodbye. Friendship with Drake can only start when you are, I don't know, 12 years old. But, well, yes, she met him when she was 16 years old, and they became like super friends, Susanna, like nail and dirt. And they were up and down together. He took her to like places. And what does it matter when she turned 18? He threw her a huge party. He literally rented, well, he didn't rent, how do you say? Well, on her birthday, he rented an entire restaurant just for her. Then he threw a huge party. He filled her with gifts on her 18th birthday. The happiest about her turning 18 was him, Susanna. It was him after that they started to be seen very close together as if they had a relationship. And shortly after that, people didn't see them together anymore, you know? After getting what he wanted from Susanna, he disappeared in Latin America. I don't know where he went, Susanna. But yes, that's what also happened with this other model named Bella Harris. And I tell you, many things like this have happened with Drake, because also when he was 23 years old, I think I saw a video of him kissing an underage girl at a concert, but it was because he didn't know she was underage, Susanna. And when the girl told him she was 16, he said, oh, but how can you be 16? And have that amazing body? Why do they do this to men? Jail. No, this is very strong. This is very strong. But well, Juana Maria, yes, this is all for this video. It's quite powerful. What do you guys think? Pinang kusus kaet dulu. What do you guys think about all this? Remember that I just opened a new Facebook account where I will be uploading content every day, Susana, and little gossip videos every day. For example, the upcoming gossip about what happened between Yerimo and JF on that Facebook account, Susana, which I will be leaving in my description if you made it this far. You are the real Perita. Yes, you are. Love you, Perita, with all my heart. Thank you for your support. Comment an orange emoji if you made it to this point in the video. Love you. A little kiss on the Anastasio if I haven't said it.